We are clumps of matter that live. Just how widespread life is in our universe is still in question. For now, to talk about life, we have to narrow our field of vision from the expanses of our universe to the outskirts of one of the 100 billion galaxies and zoom in on a smallish planet orbiting an average star. We call that planet Earth. That's where life as we know it took up residence 4 billion years ago. We can't yet say for sure how life began and whether it began on Earth. The move from inanimate matter to live matter was likely gradual and slow, taking millions of years. We can, however, make a compelling case that life is not just more complex than other matter, it is an entire new way of being. In cosmic evolution, mass is destiny. When a massive clump of matter like a star burns through all the matter within, it's done being a star. If life lived off only what's within, lifespans would be measured in hours and days, because in cosmic terms, all life forms are just tiny specks of matter. What life lacks in mass, it makes up for in sophistication. Life keeps itself going by harvesting matter and energy from the outside. It absorbs sunlight, it eats. What it stores inside is information in its DNA about how to do this, a template that allows it to reproduce. Life passes this information from generation to generation, and it does it almost perfectly. But once in a while, random errors crop up. In biological evolution, imperfectly copying genes are destiny. Life started off as the simplest form and evolved into millions of more and more complex forms. The creative exuberance of biological evolution was the result of the interplay between two ways of being. Cosmic evolution kept serving up changes and conditions on the planet. Life kept adapting by blindly generating imperfect copies of its templates. Some worked well, kept surviving and evolving. Others didn't and became evolutionary dead ends. We are a product of the lineage that worked out. Life adapts, so its fate is harder to predict. So far, life has survived all the curveballs that cosmic evolution has indifferently hurled its way, from deadly asteroids to massive volcanic eruptions. But in the end, the fate of all Earth-based life might be inextricably bound to the fate of our star. In 1 billion years, the sun will get so hot it will boil off all the water from the surface of our planet, sterilizing it. Despite a 4 billion year track record of adaptation, life might not be equipped to deal with such a radical change. In that case, the lifespan of life would be just 5 billion years, a mere cosmic instant. In biological terms, we are a complex form of life. Like all life, we harvest energy and matter from our surroundings. We rely on the energy of a star. Is our fate then inextricably bound to the fate of Earth-based life? Not necessarily. After all, we are no ordinary form of life.